Trigger warning. The following podcast contains content that may be deeply disturbing. You will hear first-hand accounts from parents and family members who have lost children to familicide, the murder of a child by a parent or caregiver. These stories are raw, emotional, and shared from the perspective of those who have lived them. They include details of unimaginable loss, system failures, and trauma. Please take care while listening. If at any point you need to pause, stop, or step away, we understand. Welcome to Voices Against Familicide. I'm your host, Hope Hooton, a mother who has walked this journey and an advocate, turning my pain into purpose. This podcast sheds light on familicide cases, statistics, who these children were, the warning signs missed, and the advocacy being done in their honor, and so much more. Together, we speak the truth, honor their lives, and fight for change. Before we go any further, I want to take a moment to honor two of the brightest lights I have ever known. My children, Alec and Lydia. Alec with his love of Pokemon and kind heart, and Lydia with her love of unicorns and her endless joy. They were more than my whole world. They were joy in human form. Their laughter, their hugs, their imaginations, all of it lives on in me and in this podcast and in the work I do every day to protect children and raise awareness. This podcast is for them. It's for every child whose voice was silenced too soon. Alec and Lydia, you are my why, and I will never stop fighting in your name. Thank you for joining me today, and let's get right into today's episode. This episode contains a trigger warning. Like I said in previous episodes, familicide happens in our country almost every day. This is one of those cases. There is still information coming out about this case, so please take care and make sure to look up updates online using reputable sources. Tonight, we bring you a story from the hills of eastern Kentucky, one of profound tragedy and heartbreak. Listener discretion is advised. On the night of Tuesday, August 5th, 2025, 10-year-old Jayden Spicer was tucked into bed at his home on Panbull Branch Road, near Jackson, Kentucky. But by Wednesday morning, his family realized he was gone. The Kentucky State Police launched a search of rugged terrain, dense woods, streams, hills, deploying aircraft, drones, canine units, and even sonar. Everyone was out looking for Jayden. For 6 long days, Jayden was missing. His aunt spoke of confusion and concern. Her quote says, "There's some stuff that just doesn't add up in this case," she said. Neighbors and the community rallied. Reward offers surfaced. One neighbor put together a $500 reward, and a GoFundMe raised over $2,000 to help find Jayden. "Search your surroundings. Now, the time to look is urgent," Jeff Turner stated. Then 6 days later, on Tuesday, August 12th, the search ended in heartbreak. At around 3 p.m. local standard time in Kentucky, Kentucky State Police were acting on new information, and they, using this information, found Jayden's body buried in a shallow grave along Canoe Road, just miles from his home. He was discovered in a wooded area in Brent Hill County, finding him alongside haunting silence of grief. At a press briefing on Tuesday, August 12th, in the evening, Trooper Matt Gayhart spoke to the media. Jayden's mother, 33-year-old Felicia Gross, has been arrested and is being held at the Kentucky River Regional Jail. She faces multiple serious charges, including second-degree murder, abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and falsifying reports of an incident. Jayden's remains were transported to the state medical examiner's office in Frankfort for an autopsy. As investigators continue to piece together what happened, I want to let my listeners know that Jayden was just 10 years old. He had his whole life ahead of him. He had a whole school year to get ready for. This did not need to happen. This tragedy stands alone, but it echoes others that we've covered here on Voices Against Familicide. Earlier this summer, Kentucky State Police issued the state's first EN alert, emergency notification for missing children with disabilities, after 5-year-old Silas Shearer, who had autism, disappeared. Tragically, his body was also found. These systems exist to safeguard the most vulnerable. Yet when they are used, we must face the probable outcome of loss. There's strength in community, but also urgency. Now I want to talk about Rowan's Act, which is similar to the Ian Act in Kentucky. The Rowan Act is a part of the Amber Alert in the Michigan House that's getting voted into right now. The Rowan Act is there to help parents who have a missing child, even by a custodial parent. The Rowan Act also discusses special needs and disabilities in that act. If you would like to know more information, please go to the rowanproject.org for more information. Here's what community members can do. Always stay alert. If a child goes missing, report it immediately. Fundraisers and community searches can help, but always coordinate with authorities. Understand the support systems like the Ian Act, the Rowan Act, or an Amber Alert. These are life-saving tools. And above all, value every child in your own community. This case involves a mother committing filicide, and also a rarity. This mother is still alive. So law enforcement is able to figure out why she did what she did. What was the underlying factors of her killing her own child? I'm sure in the days, weeks, and months, and even years to follow, as a community, Jackson, Kentucky will get those answers. Jayden's friends and other family members will get those answers, and hopefully some of those answers will bring closure. Remember, women that commit filicide, it's about 40% of the time. Unfortunately, in this case, Jayden was a part of that 40%. I'm sure Jayden was just about to enter school for the beginning of the school year this fall. His friends were looking forward to him playing at the playground. He was probably going to try out for sports. And just like any other child, he probably thoroughly enjoyed playing outside and possibly playing video games. Please keep Jayden's friends and family members in your prayers. This will be a long journey ahead, with something that they will have to deal with for the rest of their lives. Remember, if you need help of any kind, if you are struggling with depression, anxiety, some thoughts of suicide, or thoughts of hurting someone else, please call 988 or text 988. This is a free hotline with resources. They are here to help you. We can prevent familicide, but we need to take action. Tonight, we remember Jayden, not as a case file, but as a child gone too soon. We mourn, we reflect, and we promise to do better. Thank you for joining me on Voices Against Familicide. If this episode moved you, please share it, because every story shared is a step toward spreading awareness and another life saved. To learn more, support our mission, or share your own story of familicide and how it has impacted your life, please go to voicesagainstfamilicide.odoo.com. Also, you can follow me on social media at Hope in the Pain. And until next time, be kind and always abound in hope. Come back next time where I talk about system failures and the things that are always prevalent before a familicide case happens. There are things to look for. There are always red flags. Thank you so much. And remember, always be kind and abound in hope.